Digital marketing looks very glamorous from the outside. Those fancy influencers, digital nomads, and all that jazz. I know. But you need to know the nuance of this industry as well. By the end of the day, I am a coach, and why I would be saying things that would be hurting my business. Well, there is this thing that I don't believe in minting money from the innocence. I want to get associated. I want to, help passionate people who are passionate about digital marketing. So yeah, thankfully I have that wisdom and I just want to spill the facts here. There is this other side to this industry as well that you need to know. So the first harsh reality, that is, it has a lot of directions. It has a lot of directions. Let's take an example of a small entrepreneur. He wants to bring his business online, but he doesn't know what is lying ahead of him. It's not that easy. He has certain expectations. So when he talks to the person concerned, a freelancer or an agency, he'll be very confused initially whether to spend more in content creation or ads, SEO and all that, right? So there will be a lot of confusion because there are a lot of things to do in digital marketing. So from client's point of view also, there's a lot of confusion, as well as when you're a student or when you have just done a course and you're starting to think like, okay, which of those core skills should I choose? Which one of those would be profitable? It's been 7 years for me in this industry and I still get into doubts like, okay, should I get more into analytics side of things or should I continue with my creative skills? So yes, I mean, it's very natural because it has a lot of directions. Okay, the next one is algorithm. Algorithm changes. This is one comment that I get the most on my videos, is that I cannot deal with the algorithm changes. Algorithm is shit and all that. Yeah, all the cuss thing going on with the algorithm. I know, guys, being a creative person, I know the battle. Actually, the game has completely changed. It's more about, pretty aesthetics. Everything is so pretty, especially on social media. You don't get valuable content. It's more about, those pretty looking videos, those, retention editing. So yeah, I completely get it. Now it's more of like cringe content getting famous, and that's not cool. But yeah, I always feel that it's okay. You cannot do much about it. So why to take a lot of stress? You don't have any control on that. But it's at the same time, it's very important to get discovered. Okay. I create content because I am doing my personal branding thing. I am creating, at the end of the day, I have to sell my courses. I have to sell my content, that I'm working hard on it. So I want to build my loyal audience. You should be very clear about your purpose, why you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, so algorithm keeps changing after every 6 months, and what was relevant 6 months back would not be relevant anymore. You have to adapt yourself to that, and sometimes it's very draining, trust me. You see these YouTubers who might not have that talent, but they are definitely working hard. So that is what is taking them ahead. So that is the reality of the digital marketers also. There's a lot of pressure, and where working hard is more important than having talent. Nobody cares how intelligent you are unless and until you're not working hard. It's not going to take you anywhere. Yeah. So obviously hard work and smart work, that ways. Yes, there is also a lot of saturation because there is a lot of supply. Supply is more than demand. There are a lot of people offering services, but लेने वाले बहुत कम हैं, so उससे भी over saturated हो जाता है. और बार बार they are producing the same kind of content. If you see on social media, किसी ने कोई original content उठाया, उसको फिर दुनिया copy कर रही है, and that is how you become famous. That's the sad reality that eventually you will have to accept at some point. So yeah, saturation. Then implementation. Yeah, digital marketing is easy to learn, but it's not that easy to implement. Implementation game takes time. Okay, it takes time. It demands a lot of time and experience. Then spreading too thin. When you spread yourself too thin, when you try to do a lot of things at the same time, it's not going to take you anywhere. Been there, done that. Don't try everything at one time, okay? Just 3 to 4 skills, and then you master on 1 to 2, okay? Then layoffs. Layoffs is the harsh reality of every white collar industry. Yeah, a lot of layoffs are happening. A lot of people are becoming influencers. That's because they are left with no choice. Yeah, so layoffs is also a very harsh reality. And then you end up being a content making machine. You have to create a lot of content in order to survive in this industry. Okay, so this is where you want to keep your filter. I'm very clear why I'm doing this. Like, for example, social media. I don't enjoy social media, but any which ways I do it sometimes because that's the part of my job. And another thing, I don't want to be famous anymore. If you would have asked me like 3 years back, then yes, I would have said yes. But today, in today's scenario, no more. Yeah, it's just that I want to do good work and make lots of money. Yes, so money is important. Yeah. So yes, that's one thing that it can turn you into a content making machine, but then you can always decide how much you want to do it. Okay. It should not affect your mental peace. Okay, so if you ask me, then if there are so many harsh realities, if there are so many limitations, why I am into this is because I'm very passionate about solving people's problems. I'm very passionate about writing, brainstorming, research work. That is what I love digital marketing. And after some years, it does become profitable. I learned digital marketing because this is one skill that you would require if you want to start your business. Okay. This is something that is very important. And I don't want to depend on others, right? For my business. I want to know everything, how to do the things from scratch. That is why I love digital marketing. It's the need of the hour, it's the reality. There are, of course, so many harsh realities, but there is a good side to it also. And that is what we are here to explore.